इंपॉर्टेंट डैम श्योर क्वेश्चंस इंशाल्लाह जो देगा आप लोगों को फाइनल में पूरे एज इट इज पेपर में आपको सेक्शन वाइज ये रहेगा। आप लोगों को already you know that we have the 3 per sections. The total marks is 100 and first section is 10 into 3 30 marks and second one 8 into 5, right? On last section 3 we have the third 15 into 2 marks, total 30 marks, right? So 3 तरह के बिट लिखना है आपको। As my advice is you must to start with this 2 marks only and then you should be go by the 8 marks 5 marks questions, then you should be go with the 10 marks. But if you have time you should be divided in 3 hours, right? So 1 hour you should be categorize yourself, then we have to realize that how to act. See, define political science, very important question. Define political science. Second one, define state and discuss the essential elements of state. Third one, define nationality, explain the essential of nationalism. Fourth one, write an essay on basis of Gandhism. Fifth one, last but not least, what do you mean by liberty and what are the safeguards of liberty? So this out of these 5 questions, inshallah ta'ala, 3 questions should be written by yourself and alhamdulillah compulsory these 3 questions damn surely in your final examination tomorrow paper. Okay, so first of all, what do you mean by political science and what are these experience scopes? So according to when you're writing the question paper answer sheet, so you should be start with the examples, right? What do you mean by political science? So political science is a subject which is state about state government, starts with state government and ends with state government, right? It discusses about the state and the government. So it has maximum 9 points, right? So if you write 9 side headlines first, then you should be derived one by one. So it should be very easy to you. But paper presentation should be very neatly. Side heading should be right very clearly. For example, you see here, define political science, and for you should be right compulsory examples of author names: J.M. Garner and Robert Dhull. J.M. Garner and Robert Dhull. Write that. You must to write the examples with the political science. Compulsory author name should be right, and you should be start with the exclamation marks and end should be the exclamation right and stop full stop. Okay, political science start and ends with the state, right? We have the scopes. So scope has we have the 9 points. So we should be write 9 points. If you didn't write the 9 points, you should at least cover 8 points. You should be right compulsory. 8 points you should be right compulsory. Decided question. Okay, define political science. What do you mean political science? Political science starts with state and ends with the government. You should be right that only. And second one, define state and the essential elements. What do you mean by state? State का मतलब क्या है? We have the 4 parts in state. We have the 4 parts in state. Simple words. If you not memorize that, we have the 4 points. First one is population. Next one is territory. Third one is government. Fourth one is sovereignty. Right? We have the 4 points of state. In this 2 compulsory, you should be write the 2 answers compulsory. We have the 4 points in the state discussed. State. So state क्या करता है अपने को? Population. Next territory, government, sovereignty. You know that population is an important accept in social life compulsory. Population is the first element of the state. No state should be exist without population. State के बगैर कोई सा population में अपने को population के बगैर कोई सा state भी कौन नहीं होता अपने को, right? Population both rule political and territory means geographical area. Territorial means क्या है यहाँ पर? Geographical area. तो geographical area आप लोग कैसे divide कर सकते हैं, क्या कर सकते हैं अपन पूरा इसके अंदर है लिखना है अपने, right? Government, you know that government, we should be aligned with the government. The third element, essential element of the government is third state is government, and last but not least is the sovereignty. What's the meaning of sovereignty? Sovereignty means we are free from the foreign rule. So we are no under any control of foreign power. मतलब अपन किसी के foreign power के अंदर नहीं है. As it is in the last 200 years back, there is the freedom of Britishers. So now we are free. अपन free है British power से. So if you write like this, first you should be mentioned 4 points here: population, territory, government, and sovereignty. Like this, you should be right, and then you start the answer. So it should be very lengthy. If in case if you forgotten also, there is no problem about that. And main is international recognition, right? The last point is international recognition. So last point, recognition is essential element of time in our recognition. So if, for example, if you're getting any recognition from the UNO or any state, or you should be first, we have only 28 states. Then we have got Telangana separated on June 2nd, 2014. Like that, we have got a recognition, right? So everyone should be getting recognition. So this is the second point. First, political science, decided question, damn sure question. In case in the tomorrow paper, it should become in the last also. Don't bother about that. It should be compulsory on the 5th position. But the two questions are very, very, very important, damn sure questions. Now, third one, define nationality, explain the essential of nationalism. What's the meaning of nationality? You know, everyone knows that, right? What's the meaning of nationality? For example, people know that nationality is a population of a nation which unites as common factor. See, we are, for example, you see passport, we have the passport, what we know that nationality? Indian. So, Indian means Indian Muslim, caste, language, tradition, like that history, right? So, every point, every answer, you should be written compulsory author names. Then only, inshallah, you get the 2 marks for that, okay? After you should be explained one by one points. So, what are the main keys? Essential elements. What are the essential elements in the nationalism? We have the 4 parts. Same. First one is purity of race. Second one, common language. Right? Third one, common religion. Fourth one, geographical unit. You know, purity of race. Everyone knows that. What is the meaning of purity of race? Racial health, skulls, culture, hair कैसा रहता है, इंसान क्या रहता और उसका स्कल कल्चर कैसा है, ब्लैक है कि तो अपनी फोटो कैसी रहती, तो उसके वास्ते अपन क्या करते हैं, प्योरिटी ऑफ रेस को चूज करते हैं. Common language, you speak in which language, you know that. We have the, something like India, maximum people know his own language, like Urdu, Hindi, English, right? And that only we have to recognize that. Now, third point is common religion. Everyone has own religion, right? Like me, for example, we are Indian Muslims, like Indian Hindus, like that. We have each and everyone religions are there. And geographical countries, the very formation, you know that formation has that, and nationality nations, a defined territory, and the people natural influence on the body and the mind. And fifth point, sixth point, common culture, but last but not least, see here you should write the exam compulsory, each and everything you have to be right, conclusion last compulsory. Only one point is there. Why? For example, define nationality is there. What do you understand the nationality? So what do you conclude about that? Conclusion. On the other influence, the formation of food, each and everything is mixture here, they form as a nationality. So everyone follows that nationality, nationalism, right? In case if you don't get these 2 answers, so 2 answers compulsory is there. Last but not least, the 4th answer is very, very important. Describe the brief of Gandhism. Okay? My first point, listen carefully everyone. Please be cautious. Be cautious because tomorrow exam is most important. Okay? Inshallah, in case C section, A section, we have 4 types of papers. Okay? A, B, C, D. In case D paper should be very red because you know that in case any leakage of, but there no leakage means A, B, C papers pattern. Same paper pattern, A section. So 3 sections are there. These 3 questions, if you didn't get also, if you didn't learn the answers also, you should be very important. You should be learned. We have only 6 to 7 hours left for examination. So be conscious and be very work hard. Be prepared for that. At least these 3 answers for your damn sure final examination for tomorrow on. Okay. Be pure. For example, write down basic essay of ideas of Gandhism. What do you mean by Gandhism? Right? Simple words. Gandhism. So Gandhism, you know now, what is the full name of Gandhiji? Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, right? He was born on 2nd October 1869 in Gujarat. Listen careful. So here, write an essay on basic idea of Gandhism. Okay. So Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi is a father of nation. He was the truth of non-violence and satyagraha and weapons, not only to fight against British, but also got the free from the India. Simple answer, right? First, what you write in this Gandhism, you should be written very simple answer. Bhai, who is more? First one, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1869 in Gujarat. He used to truth. He used truth. Three weapons are there. Gandhi ji के three weapons है. क्या है भाई? Truth, non-violence, non-truth, non-violence, and satyagraha. Here the last moment in India, what after independence, before independence, the last moment in India is Quit India movement. Then we got the independence. So these movements are famous by the Mahatma Gandhi ji. So then ideas. So see here, we have the basic ideas. What metaphysical idealism, ethical abolitionism, doctor of non-violence, doctor of satyagraha, religion, politics, end means, and truthship. So Mahatma Gandhi followed with the 7 ideas. If you written these 7 points also, inshallah, you can get the 9 marks. Okay, out of 10, inshallah, will give you 9 marks. It is a damn sure questions. Inshallah, tomorrow in the examination paper, it should be printed by. Inshallah Taala, it should be compulsory. Okay, so this is the important questions. It should be learned tomorrow. You have the idea. So already you can remember that political science. First point. Second, define state. Third, basics ideas of Mahatma Gandhism or nationality. Whatever it may be, if you use these 4 questions also, if you learn, in case if you have any idea about these 4 questions, you can write very nicely. In case if you forgotten these 2 marks answers also, you can focus on 30 marks, 10 marks, as you wish. When you are going in the examination hall, be seated on your place, say Bismillah, and start writing the question. See the question paper and say Bismillah, and then we should start the answers. If you have more difficulty in 10 marks, you can then start with the 2 marks. If you have more difficulty in 5 marks, as usual, but you should mention questions perfectly. For example, the question paper start with 1, so ended in the last section, question number. See, each and every, you should be mentioned question very neatly and exactly, and you should be mentioned the properly section by section A. For example, section 1, section 2. If you remember that, if you are mentioning exactly what you're writing, then only you get the marks. Okay. So no extra questions, answers, no should be written. Each and every answer should be start from the 1 and end from the 30 or 40. I think so, right? So like that only, you should be continue with the answers. You should mention the section and then question number, or if you read the question number, for example, second answer. So you should write like this. Okay, this is the 10 marks answers, and when we go to the next, apart from the, we have moved to the second 5 marks answers. Okay. See, in 5 marks answers, for example, you want to achieve good marks, right? Out of 100, out of 98, 99. So you should write the answers completely. Those who are not, means just we are coming at this much of knowledge, I don't get that, and as I forgot the things, it means you should be remember some little words of this kind of answers. This is compulsory. This is most. These 3 answers compulsory. At least you can write your own words in that, like that Mahatma Gandhi idealism, what he follows, and discuss the states. What we have the, I already informed it earlier. We have the 5: population, territory, and sovereignty, right? That is in fact, inshallah, you can get also good marks. Political science is where it starts with and ends with state and the government. Like that, you compulsory you should be mention the author names in the each and every answers of 10 marks. Okay, starting and ending. Okay. Now, when rather than if you went to second answer, second question B, the first question is sixth one: differences between state and government. Differences between state and government. Explain any 4 kinds of sovereignty. Explain any 4 kinds of sovereignty. Eighth answer: difference between state and the association. State and the association. Inshallah, out of these 3 compulsory 2 questions should be there in the final examination. Okay, out of 3 compulsory 2 questions should be. See, Difference between state and the government, and explain any four kinds of sovereignty. Right? See, simple word. State is if we derive the difference, state is a border. Okay, it consists all people. Right? First point. Second point, government. State is permanent. भाई स्टेट बोल रहा है यहाँ पर, स्टेट के बारे में मतलब क्या बोलना है अपने को यहाँ पर? स्टेट क्या है भाई? बॉर्डर रहता, और इसके अंदर कौन रहते? पूरे पीपल। अब गवर्नमेंट क्या है? अपने को एवरी 5 years गवर्नमेंट चेंज होते रहती, राइट? गवर्नमेंट इज नैरो, इट वर फ्यू सिटीजंस, स्टेट इज परमानेंट। सेकंड पॉइंट, यहाँ पर क्या बोल सकते हैं अपन? गवर्नमेंट को कीप चेंजिंग, स्टेट हैज sovereign powers, state had sovereign powers, government does not have sovereignty, all state are universal, similar nature, same opposite words. If you learn like this now, it's simple opposite words like that. Okay, simple, no hard work, nothing. If you learn like a what I should tell like that you means opposite words, simple. State is a permanent body, government is a changing, right? Keep on changing. State is whole, government is one of the 4 elements, so government is one of the 4 elements of state. Same. Next, state and association also same answer when we are in the same as is in the now see here, sovereignty. In earlier class what I just said, that sovereign means we have the no foreign power, right? Sovereignty का मतलब क्या है भाई? Nominal sovereignty है, real sovereignty है, de jure sovereignty है, और de facto sovereignty है. So nominal का मतलब क्या है? Nominal is that titular sovereignty. Nominal sovereignty means position of only the name of president. See, we have the prime minister, right? Prime minister खाली nominal को है, ज्यादा कुछ नहीं कर सकता, but इसके he is the first citizen of India who president of India, but he has nominal powers. Who has the real powers? Prime minister, right? Like that only. ये first होगा, लिख लो भाई. Next one. State and society, nation and state, nation and nationalism, concept of satyagraha, what is socialism, examine the basic principle, and 14th one, relation between liberty and law. So in this section we have to write only 5 answers. Okay, starting, for example, if you didn't learn means the time is low, sir, time is very mean, what I said that time is very little missed for now, so you can learn starting these 5 answers compulsory. So inshallah you can get it on the paper. Okay, so like on we move to another important answer, 5 marks. So we have the another question. What are the features of rights? What are the features of rights? Define democracy, merits and demerits. Okay, secularism, फीचर्स ऑफ सेक्युलर स्टेट। देखो भाई, ये आप लोगों को 10th में पढ़ा है तो शेखुरा, सिंपल वर्ड्स। देखो, डिफाइन डेमोक्रेसी, मेरिट्स एंड डिमेरिट्स। डेमोक्रेसी बोलते किसको? डिफाइन डेमोक्रेसी। सो डेमोक्रेसी बोलते किसको अपन? डेमोक्रेसी मीन्स द derived from the two words पर डेमो, सी, two words डेमो प्लस और एक वर्ड क्या है इसका? क्राटोस, CRATOS, which means people and rules. People and rules. Demo, what do you, people and democracy, right? Simple. What is, for example, he has said that Abraham, according to the Abraham Lincoln, democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Simple words. So merits and demerits. What is the merits and what is the demerits? Simple answer. You know very well that answer you can learn, right? Next one is secularism. What is the meaning of secularism? So each and everyone has the same secular feeling. Means no religion should be high, no religion should be low. Each and every person should be enjoy the equal religion caste, right? For example, we have the country going on Ramzan, and some other festivals are also there. The Bakrid or Ugadi, Deepavali. Like each and we have secular state. So we have no should we are not giving the importance to any any religion. So right, like that only. Okay. सेक्युलर मीन्स डज नॉट फॉलो एनी रिलीजियस। फॉर एग्जांपल अभी बोला ना, सेक्युलरिज्म का मतलब क्या है? कोई मजहब को अपन ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं देते। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रमजान तो रमजान को छुट्टी मिल रही है अपने को, होली आ रहा तो होली को मिल रही, दिवाली आ रहा तो दिवाली को मिल रही है अपने को। लाइक हर एक को अपने को सेम मिल रहा, तो उसको अपन सेक्युलर स्टेट बोल के बोलेंगे। ओके, और लास्ट बट नॉट लीस्ट हियर, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन एंड एक्सप्लेन इट्स फीचर्स। What is the meaning of constitution? The making of Indian constitution means it is a rules and regulations of a country. मतलब constitution का मतलब क्या है? यहाँ पे rules and regulations। तो अपन कैसा rules करना? फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर प्राइम मिनिस्टर हूँ मैं, सुबह 10 बजे आता हूँ ऑफिस, नहीं, everyone should be, even prime minister also attend the meeting of Lok Sabha compulsory at 8 o'clock means compulsory 8 o'clock should be present in the Lok Sabha. No prime minister will come late to the, no. The constitution says that everyone should be follow the rules and regulations of a country. ठीक है ना? Aid or see or no? Nothing is or no. Next feature. What are the features are there? But see, one constitution. In this constitution, we have the various kind of amendments. What do you mean by amendments? Amendment का मतलब क्या है? Making necessary correction. Making necessary correction. एक तो उसके अंदर अपन को कितने किए ब्रो? एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बनने अपने को कितने साल हुए भाई? कितने साल हुए? 2 years 11 months 18 days लगे पूरा बनाने अपने को। पूरा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन अपने को बनाने के बाद से 2 साल 11 महीने 18 दिन लगे। वो ऐसे ऐसे बना अपना कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन। सो इम्प्लीमेंट हुआ अपने को उसके बाद 26 जनवरी 1946 को। 26 जनवरी कब हुआ भाई? ये 26 जनवरी 1950 को इसको इम्प्लीमेंट में आया। तो 3 साल आज़ादी के बाद उसके बाद अपन को हर साल अपन क्या करते हैं, इसलिए कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ डे 26 जनवरी को अपन रिपब्लिक डे बोल के मनाते हैं, राइट? सो इसके फीचर्स भी हैं कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के। प्रियम्बल है और क्लैरिटी इन फंडामेंटल राइट। इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन वी हैव द फंडामेंटल राइट्स, फंडामेंटल ड्यूटीज, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी। अपना रिजिड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है, लेंथी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है, बहुत लिखे आर्टिकल्स है, शेड्यूल्स है, हर चीज के अंदर है। तो ये अपने फीचर्स इसके अंदर अपने को लिखना है। ओके, मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट आंसर, रिटन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट आंसर, रिटन constitution and unwritten constitution, very important answer. So लिखा, written का मतलब लिखा हुआ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन और अनलिखा हुआ। written का मतलब क्या भाई? ये पूरे डॉक्यूमेंट्स में है, इसके ऊपर रहता अपने को, तो वहां पे स्पेशल यहाँ पर इसको अपन चेंज कर सकते, यहाँ पे अपन इसको चेंज नहीं कर सकते। ओके, सो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह describe the unitary and Federal government, unitary and federal government. Next, parliamentary and प्रेसिडेंशियल गवर्नमेंट। भाई यूनिटरी गवर्नमेंट का मतलब क्या है, यूनिक का मतलब क्या है, सिंगल। यूनिक का मतलब क्या है, सिंगल। सो डिस्क्राइब द यूनिटरी गवर्नमेंट एंड फेडरल गवर्नमेंट। भाई यूनिटरी गवर्नमेंट मतलब सिंगल गवर्नमेंट, और यहाँ फेडरल का मतलब क्या, डुअल। स्टेट का भी संभालना है नो, गवर्नमेंट का भी संभालना। सो इसका डिफरेंस लिखना है, पार्लियामेंट्री एंड प्रेसिडेंट गवर्नमेंट। पार्लियामेंट का मतलब एमपी से क्या हो रहा, इसके बाद प्रेसिडेंट का मतलब मेरे को प्रेसिडेंट का यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है, आप लोग यहाँ पे लिखना रहता है, राइट। So like that only we are these important questions of the very SAQs. So like that, see, I'm telling again and again to you, if you are not remember the answers, you should start with 2 marks. Okay, it is a simple words, because this you will write, 1 out of 4 it should be taken. If you should write this also, these 2 answers get same marks, 30 right? 10 3 are 30, 3 and 52 are 30. So if you write this in a short time, so alhamdulillah you can save the time for these long answers. Alhamdulillah, you can write your own answer simple, but you did it a little bit if you add some important points, like for example nation and state government, sovereignty. So inshallah you get good marks also on that. So like that, so be focused on that. If you didn't get, if you are getting low time, so you should start with the section C. Okay, you have more enough time, so you can start the last section, political science, first section 1. Okay, now but last but not least, your examination section 3 part. The most important points in this third part is starting 5 lessons are very important. Okay, starting 5, for example, damn sure questions I am waiting here, so inshallah tomorrow it should be very important. Now I am writing here behavioralism, post behavioralism, what is meant by sociology, explain any 4 points of significance of political science. Okay, next, state government society, state government society. See, I already informed you that if you by heart means क्या बोलते हैं अपन हिंदी में, उर्दू में क्या बोलते हैं, रट्टी मारना। वो रट्टी मारने से कुछ भी नहीं आता भाई, सिंपल वर्ड्स। अब देखो यहाँ पे क्या बोल रहा, आई एक्सप्लेन द क्वेश्चन व्हाट इज स्टेट। तो ऑलरेडी आई एक्सप्लेन द 10 marks answers. We have the 4 elements. If you write here, alhamdulillah it's cover. कैसा है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल स्टेट का मतलब क्या है भाई, we have the 4 elements: population, territory, government, sovereignty. If you write here, alhamdulillah 2 marks should be clear now. If you learn compulsory by the simple words, if you sitting in the word, main is concentration, then alhamdulillah you can get alhamdulillah each and everything. First thing is you should be discuss yourself what we are learning. At this point, state has 4 important points. Like see next, government. Government is an element or essential element of state. क्या है यहाँ पर, गवर्नमेंट क्या है, एसेंशियल एलिमेंट है स्टेट का। तो क्या रहता है गवर्नमेंट में, क्या रहता है भाई, लेजिस्लेटर, एग्जीक्यूटिव, जुडिशियरी, right? Society, theory of sovereignty, monastic theory of sovereignty. Okay, See, civics or economics first year, second year, be careful. It is a lengthy paper. If you get 3 hours also, it should be very less to you. Because why? It is the lengthy answers are there. See, bhai, agar if you have been believe in yourself, inshallah, Allah will also help you. But one thing is there कि अपने आप पे कभी भी अरे मैं यार भी ये छोड़े तो मैं बावला दिखाता नहीं. You should be focused on yourself. मैं आज की रात में क्लास लेने का मेन रीजन यही है कि डैम श्योर क्वेश्चंस यही का पेपर में इंशाल्लाह आने वाले हैं आप लोगों को. इंशाल्लाह कोई सा काम नहीं करो, बिस्मिल्लाह शुरू करिए. अपने आप पे भरोसा रखिए. सिविक्स फर्स्ट ईयर, इकोनॉमिक्स फर्स्ट ईयर, सिविक्स सेकंड ईयर, इकोनॉमिक्स सेकंड ईयर, बहुत बड़ा लेंथी पेपर रहता. ऐसे ही अपने को खाली मार्क्स नहीं आते. If you do work hard only, so then only you can achieve anything in your life. Okay. So next one, next 2 marks question. Nationality. Nation. Merits and demerits of nationalism. Merits and demerits of nationalism. Stop right now. So यहाँ पे अब तक अपन जो थे 2 मार्क्स क्वेश्चन दिया मैं आपको, ये हो गए अपने 2 लेसन्स तक हो गए इंशाल्लाह ताला. ओके, एक 5 मिनट्स का ब्रेक लेंगे अपन, उसके बाद फिर 2 मार्क्स से कंटिन्यू करेंगे अपन. ओके, we take a short break inshallah, then we will start the another. Within 15 minutes inshallah we'll cover other 2 marks questions. So this is the most important topic we have to cover now inshallah. Damn sure questions. After 5 minutes we can start resume the class again. Okay, take a 5 minutes.